Howdy folks, today we're playing Rocco Ramp, a deck that CGB built, CovertGoBlue's, if you don't know what the acronym is for. He's another YouTube creator. Go ahead and check his channel out. I'll link his video when he played this deck down below. It's based around new card from Martian Machine the Aftermath, Rocco Street Chef. Naya colors, red, green, white, 2/4. At the beginning of your end step, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until your next end step, each player may play the card they exiled this way. So your opponent gets some card advantage, you get some card advantage, and then whenever a player plays a land from exile or casts a spell from exile, you may put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and you create a food token. So you get some value. So even if your opponent starts playing creatures, you get to put a +1/+1 counter down and create a food token, which can help you gain life, and it could also make your creatures really big as well. So interesting card there. I think it could have the potential to be pretty good in best of one. That's why I really wanted to try this deck out, because you're really replacing Archangel of Wrath with Rocco in this deck. This is a deck that we saw play at the Pro Tour. It went to the semifinals. It's a very, very good deck. It just has a bunch of good stuff. Herd Migration is great on turn 2, along with Ossification and Leyline Binding to really shore up the early game. You can ramp with Topiary Stomper and Invasion of Zendikar, just fantastic ramp spells. You can Sunfall to Wrath the board, and then you have a Trax and a Tali to clean things up in the end game, as well as Herd Migration as well. So really similar ramp shell that we've seen in these last little bit of standard here, but trying Rocco in it, I think it could be pretty exciting, pretty cool new addition. I'm not, it's to be determined whether it's better than Archangel Wrath or not, but it's definitely going to be fun. So I'm all about trying new cards, and I love the deck list when I saw the video, so I'm trying it out on the ladder. Okay, we're going first, and yeah, we have the ability to Rocco. So I think I want to lead with this Proving Grounds, because I think we have slightly more untapped white than untapped red in the deck, if I remember correctly. Maximize your chances of this Rocco on turn 3. Let's see what our opponent's up to, though. Gonna be a Bank Buster on 2 for us, probably, and then just draw on 3. Unless we do draw that untapped land for this Rocco. Opponent's running maybe mono black of some sorts. Could be Rakdos, and their own Bank Buster, okay. I want to get this invasion down next turn. Yeah, it's close. I almost used the Rocco, but I think I do want to get this invasion down. Start drawing with the Bank Buster. Best passer, and they're gonna attack me. Okay, sure thing. Yep, crew up. Come get some. Draw with the Bank Buster. Leyline Binding. Okay, that one's solid. Be good for next turn. I have all the colors, so I think I want second red for a Tali, and so it'd be black, red, white, green, blue. I think I have it all, so I think I'll just get another green. See what my opponent has going on this turn. Hoping to avoid a Sheldred or something else I can crew the Bank Buster, so we just stop taking a lot of damage. Okay, hit their lands and Fable, okay. Could have been worse. They're gonna hit us with the Bank Buster again. Sure thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I can Stomper, Binding, draw, or I could Rocco, Binding, draw. Would I have the Stomper? I think I would. Just, it's a better blocker here, and that way we might have removal. Run them out of removal for the Rocco. I'll get the island this time. And I could Leyline Binding like the Fable now, but I think just having a Leyline Binding up is probably better. Because if I just Leyline Binding the Fable, and let's say they just like invoke me, then they just get it right back. That'd be a pretty big blowout. I think it's probably better for us to wait. Obviously, you just need an untapped black for an invoke. See what they would like to discard. If it's 2 non-lands, it could be searching for lands. Probably have lands, so they just discard a cut down. Yep, so they could invoke me this turn if that's what they had. Does seem like that's the case. Okay, let's crew up. Gonna have the Stomper. Okay, they're gonna crew. See if I get him to attack with both or not. So I did get him to attack with both. In the meantime, I'm gonna Leyline Binding this Bank Buster. Block the 2/2. Draw. Another Leyline Binding. And Stomper lets me crew the Bank Buster to attack the invasion. So I think I'll do that. Take another forest, sure thing. Attack the invasion so I can flip it. Play Rocco. I think I'll keep this Jetmir's Garden in hand. I don't really think I need even more lands on the battlefield at this point. Ossification and big score. They play it, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on something. Just straight up invoke. Okay. You have the Stomper and the Leyline Binding. Okay, I think we'll cycle this Jetmir's Garden. Created something better. Another Ossification, huh? Okay, I think I need to cast this one. Target this forest. Give it a +1/+1 to the Skyclave, sure thing. Make it more formidable. The Reflection. Play another Ossification on this forest. Get rid of this Graveyard Trespasser. I think I'm fine to get rid of this Rocco. They're gonna crew, that's fine. Want to get rid of the Stomper or the Rocco? Probably the Stomper. Attack with a Skyclave. Do they want to block? Nope, doesn't look like it. Pass a turn. Italy, and they have a Chandra Hope's Beacon. See if they play that. We get a food if they do. And we also get to make our Skyclave a 6/6. Getting a food here means we're gonna gain some life though. Reach the multiverse. Okay. Well, it's doing a lot. Anything great in the yard? Doing a Tali. And a Traxa, okay. Reach the multiverse, so they just took 2 Atalis, okay. Resolve. Go for the Throat and Invasion. Those are pretty good hits. Put on Rocco now. We get to cast an Atali next turn, but not sure how good it'll be comparative to what they're getting to do with this breach. Is that another breach? Duress. Okay, Duress. And Herd Migration. Resolve this. And this. Alright, Leyline Binding time. On the Atali. Herd Migration comes down. Cut just a couple 3/3s. We have lots of food. Okay, we'll Bank Bust. Invasion. Alright, sack of food, gain some life. Go to my turn. We have Sunfall, but I don't know how good that is. So I think we're just going to Tali. See what we hit. Yeah, I think we just want another one on the Rocco. Could have crewed the Bank Buster first and made it a 5, but I don't think that really changes much. Okay, we get our own Herd Migration and Duress. Okay. Target my opponent with the Duress and also cast his Herd Migration. I think I'll put the counter on the Rocco again. Why not? Split the counters. Okay, let's see what they have in hand. Babel, Bank Buster, Bank Buster. Take a Bank Buster since it's slightly cheaper. I think I missed my chance to crew. I just clicked through it by accident. So okay, we're just attacking for 8. Yep, damage going through. Pass the turn. They no longer get to play the Chandra, which is nice. Now if they play the land, we get a food. Go make a 4/4. And the opponent scoops it up. I really thought we were dead to that Reach the Multiverse, but turns out Rocco Value just powders through. GG's. Alright, opponent's going first. We can't really cast this ossification yet, unfortunately. So yeah, I think we're just going to Herd Migration next turn. Get a forest, pass the turn. With this Herd Migration, I'll get the forest. Catilda, okay. Yeah, opponents doing their thing here. Get a lot of mana next turn. Have to get a forest here, though. That way I can play this Stomper on time. I'm gonna get a plains now. Next turn I can play this invasion, and after that I can sunfall. They have all the mana in the world they could need though, is unfortunate. See if they have a brutal cathar or something for my stomper. If not, I could potentially invasion. Oh, that's pretty good too. Not gonna be able to trigger the training on the initiate at least though. I don't think I want that. Alright, invasion time. So I have double red, so I want black now. And blue. Okay. Attack the invasion. See if they want to block or not. Looks like they're not interested in blocking, okay. So now we have 2 blockers. We have the sunfall this turn. Okay, can we live through this turn? That's my only question. So they attack. This will be 4, 7, 9. Right now, if we block here. All right, time to sunfall. Lanes, forests, bars, headquarters. All right. What do they have for me? I'm at 1. Can they finish me off? Thalia, okay. I think I'm best to just go ahead and kill this Thalia right now. Flip my incubate token. Flip my invasion. Yeah, I should have Rocco'd first because I think I might get a. That's pretty good. If I had Rocco first, I might have gotten the food. A targeted creature. Bet they want to hit my Rocco, so I'm gonna target some non-Rocco creature. The incubate, sure, that's fine. All right, we're gonna sacrifice this food. Go ahead and gain some life. Tag with both. Play an Atraxa. Take a Leyline Binding here, certainly. Stomper. Sure, just take these, that's fine. And I have only 1 white mana, so I'm just gonna pass with this Leyline Binding up. They have this secluded courtyard, which gives us another food if they play it. Matilda, sure. Down to 1 though, and the sunfall coming in to save us. Have anything else for us here? Red 4, probably hard to kill us. Okay, that's value. Thalia, okay. And they can cast it, sure thing. Alright, food time. And they do all that just to concede anyway already. Well, height win, but win nonetheless. GG's. Alrighty, we're going first, and we have Herd Migration into Rocco. Okay. I guess the discard ability of the Herd Migration into Rocco, at least. But I guess I don't need to use it yet, so I guess I'll just Bank Buster. Alright. Rocco does resolve. Didn't play the Shivan Reef. Fable, okay. All right, invasion time. Go get black, red. If they had played the land, I would have a 3/5, which would be a lot better here, but it's not that good. I think I'll just pass. And I'm blocking. Jace, that might get them to play it. Do they want the Jace? Can lock down my Rocco if they do play the Jace. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play the Herd Migration attack with a Bank Buster. Sunfall eventually might be good down the line. They play the Jace for as cheap as possible. Now we have the Bank Buster crew available to us.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's ways.
Okay, we will crew here. We want them to get a free attack with their 2/2. Okay, at least they kill our Bank Buster. It's going to cost them their treasure, I would imagine. And they just wanted that. Okay. Do they have the ability to counter this? Wow. Okay. Kind of surprised. Now if I attacked the invasion, I'd be in a better spot, but that's alright, I suppose.
You outwitted me. Impossible.
Tracks in another Jace. What do I think my opponent's finishes are? Just this Jace kind of finishes us? They couldn't mill us and then use the Jace again. I'm not sure. The exiling a Jace is probably nice. Probably limits their ability to just mill us out totally. Have some Fables that look like they can kill us. I'm not sure what's in the rest of their deck though. Mountains though, for sure. Okay, it makes us mill. Sure, sure. Plays their Jace. Does not play their Jace. Okay, let's attack the Jace. Okay, they let the Jace down. Okay. Try another invasion. Yep, they're fine with that. Forest lanes. Play a Stomper here. So I don't want to use a counter on a low value target. And obviously we just exile an Atraxa. Pass a turn. Big score, discarding Arcane Proxy, sure. It's cool that they have Arcane Proxy in their deck, though. A Braid, yes. It's our card advantage that's gonna go bye-bye now. We did really want this Bank Buster still. That was kind of the plan with the not casting the Atraxas, to have the Bank Buster still around. Draw cards and find big spells that way. What is this? Portal of Phyrexia? Okay. Teresian Mindbreaker. Alright. Getting milled. No blocks. This is just a mill deck then. But we have a Jace next turn. They have this Mindbreaker again, potentially, to mill us some more. Alright, let's cycle this first thing. Start with the counter here, I suppose. Cycle this. Ossification. Target the reflection. Attack my opponent. Draw the Bank Buster, just in case I draw another Bank Buster. That's a turn. Stomper and Stormcloak Ghost. So Stomper gives us effectively another attack with the Bank Buster next turn. Problem is we only have 14 cards in the library. Our opponent could very easily have a way to mill us out here. Not sure exactly what that would look like, but it could happen. Fires of Victory. Oh, okay. I need to put another thing into the battlefield. With a portal, they would have used that already. Not sure what else they could have. Could be a Cityscape Leveler. They would also use that. Okay, go to my turn. All right, Stomper. I'm gonna decline. I don't think I need anything out of my yard right now, out of my deck right now. Better just have the cards in my library. All right, attack my opponent. They have a Mindbreaker to try to block. Kane Proxy, all right. Exile that. And kill our opponent. Opponent had a very cool deck going on. I feel bad that we edged him out there, but cool stuff, opponent. Keep brewing. I like your style, I like your deck. GG's. Alrighty, I'm going first. We got Ossification on 2, or this Herd Migration. So I'll take that. Opponent is maybe Chandring. Who's this? Jaya? I don't know who that is. Mono Red, no doubt. Alright, yep. Just gonna get rid of this Swiss Spear as we can here. Next turn, I can migrate some herds. Get a basic land card that way. Would love to draw like another, like a Notorious Proving Grounds or something this turn. Jetmir's Garden, same thing. That's a good draw. Pass the turn. Now I can keep up this Leyline Binding if they play a Squee. Phoenix Trick, that's fine. Anything else? Swift Spear, sure. What, anything else? No. Okay, come get some. So I don't have black mana yet, so I'm gonna go grab that. Yeah, I'll play a blocker. I get a food if they play the Phoenix Chick, which is nice. There's Rocco lives, I can play the Spar's Headquarters, grab a food and Leyline Binding, and maybe sack a food, maybe even get some counters here. Nice thing is they play the Phoenix Chick, then I do get the counter on the Rocco, which means it has to be Lightning Strike for them to kill my Rocco. Do I not block this turn? Is that crazy? Maybe I don't block this turn. Okay, Spar's headquarters. Another counter on the Rocco. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. They have Kumano, I have Leyline Binding. Sure thing, Rocco. Down to 9, but Rocco's kind of helping me stabilize in the Sekenzen, sure. Alright, I'm gonna Leyline Binding this Feldon. And I think I'm also gonna Leyline Binding a Phoenix Chick. Lock the Swift Spear, start gaining tons of life with the food. That's 12 life potentially on the battlefield. Rocco taking over the game against Mono Red. GG's. All right, opponent goes first. We have turn 3 Stomper. Might be too slow, but we'll try to make it work. Let's see what they have. Brushlands. Could this be like the enchantment decks? Okay, looks like that's going to be the case. If I play an island, then I can have Leyline Binding up, so I'll do that and pass the turn. Weaver of Harmony, okay. Okay, so going forward. So I could Boseiju the Weaver, could Leyline the Weaver, could Leyline the Kami. What should I do? How good can Weaver be next turn? I think we're just gonna prevent damage and try to stay alive for a while. I think when in doubt, that's probably just the best move. I could get Swamp here. Okay. Jukai Naturalist. Anything to help with the Weaver, though. Companion, okay. Gonna be able to draw an extra card if they want. Means we're not taking damage at least this turn. Yep. That's fine with me. 2 draws. Opponent's getting that value, but we're staying alive at least. And yep, Invasion. It's a nice one. I think we're gonna get Plains. I have Mountain already, so just another Forest. Attack the Invasion. And they want to trade it with a Naturalist, that's fine. Yep, all good there. Next turn we have Herd Migration, which is pretty good. Just get a bunch of creatures on the board. After that, we can, like, Atraxa eventually. Okay, got 3/3, that's fine. Weaver of Harmony, yep. And no attacks. That's interesting. Okay. Bird Migration. Jedmir's Garden, pass. No attacks. It could have really put me down on life total, but they didn't want to. Still not wanting to. Okay, well, I'm gonna Traxa. And I will get Itali, Artifact, Leyline Binding, and Murex, why not? Murex, pass the turn. Leyline Binding for this kid tilted. Not sure why my opponent didn't attack for a few turns or what their plan is to end this game. But with us having a Leyline Binding, whatever it is going to be a lot harder. Calyx. Okay. I copy the counter trigger. The Catilda, I guess. Okay. Sure thing, I suppose. Just make the Catilda big. But you know we have this Leyline Binding, okay. We're gonna grab the Catilda here. Just lead on a Stomper. Okay, it's gonna tap us out a double green. But yeah, we were gonna Tali, we were gonna Stomper, and we were going to win that game. GG's. Alrighty, and we're back with Rocco Ramp, and honestly, I think you know, what we knew about this deck going is that the ramp shell is very good. I mean, it's good in standard as long as you're not getting blown out by aggressive decks all the time. Pretty good best of one deck. What I didn't know is that Rocco was going to be so good. I mean, the growing, getting +1/+1 counters, getting food, fantastic. We never really just got like outlandishly posed on the value where our opponent got really good cards. We got terrible cards. Like, it always seemed fair. Opponent hit solid stuff, we hit solid stuff, but it always benefited us in the end because we just got to grow Rocco and whatnot, tons and tons and tons. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, just overall, I really enjoy the deck here and what we were able to do. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.